By now, we should all know Columbus did not discover America, right? The Americas were already discovered and populated for thousands of years before Columbus sailed there and landed in the Caribbean by mistake. But did you know there is some evidence showing that Africans came to the Americas before Columbus did? Hi, my name is Jared and welcome to Black Excellence, where we share interesting things in Black culture and society in every episode. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified when we release new videos. Columbus landed in the Americas on October 12, 1492. He landed at a small island in the Bahamas. He had 3 separate trips after that, repeatedly returning to the Bahamas as well as an island later called Hispaniola, modern-day Haiti and Dominican Republic. But the people that really discovered America are believed to have come from Asia some 15,000 years ago. But there is evidence suggesting that Africans made it to the Americas after the first Americans arrived here and way before Columbus did. Here is just some evidence to show that Black history in America did not start with slavery. Like most historical topics, this is also a controversial one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Columbus said so himself. Renowned historian Leo Wiener explains in his book, Africa and the Discovery of America, that Columbus himself wrote in his journal that Native Americans confirmed to him that black-skinned people had come from the southeast in boats, trading in gold-tipped spears. The inhabitants of Hispaniola were the ones to confirm this to Columbus, as he wrote in his journal on the second voyage. Other explorers like Vasco Núñez de Balboa also reported sighting black people off Panama. There were dark-skinned people in the Caribbean long before the Atlantic slave trade and long before the arrival of Columbus. But there are some historians that say Columbus was misinterpreted. He simply said that there were people that painted their skins black, which might suggest that Native Americans were the ones with painted faces he was referencing. Number 2. Gigantic Stoneheads in central Mexico. The Olmec civilization was the first significant civilization in Mesoamerica and considered the mother culture of Mexico by many historians. This civilization existed between 2500 to 400 BCE in the areas that are known today as the states of Veracruz and Tabasco. One of the main things this civilization is known for is the gigantic stone carvings of their leaders. The carvings clearly depict African faces. This civilization was also responsible for introducing written language, arts, and mathematics to Mesoamerican civilization. The first of these gigantic stoneheads were discovered by explorer Jose Malgar in Veracruz in 1862. He wrote, "What astonished me was the Ethiopic type which is represented. I reflected that there had undoubtedly been blacks in this country." Another theory suggests that the gigantic stones were actually depicting Asians. Doesn't look like it to me. Number 3. The pyramids. Egypt is famous for its ancient pyramids, but the Americas actually have more pyramids than any other place in the world. But the Egyptian pyramids are much older and show signs of progress from the earliest pyramids built to the more sophisticated and enormous pyramids that are now famous. However, the pyramids found in Central America don't show the same level of progress. That suggests whoever built the American pyramids had already mastered pyramid building by the time those pyramids were built, which points the finger to Africans who likely sailed over to the Americas with the knowledge and constructed them in America. The earliest known pyramid in the Americas is found in Tabasco, Mexico, and was built by the Olmecs, the same civilization known for the gigantic stone heads. Number 4. Ancient African skeletons discovered in the Americas. During various times, archaeologists have discovered ancient skulls and skeletons that they believe belong to people of African descent. In a 1975 publication by the New York Times, it is stated that a Smithsonian institutional team reported finding 2 Negro male skeletons in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The soil from the Earth's layers in which the skeletons were found was dated to around 1250 AD. A notable Polish professor has also testified to the discovery of African skulls at Olmec sites. More ancient skeletons that archaeologists believe are African have also been discovered in other locations in Central and South America. Number 5. Africans were masters of shipbuilding. When you consider all the above evidence with the fact that ancient Africans were masters at shipbuilding, it is a no-brainer that they more than likely made it to the Americas from West and North Africa long before Columbus did. Shipbuilding and sailing have a history of over 20,000 years in the Sahara. There are cave wall paintings of ancient ships documenting this tradition. Ancient Egyptians were pioneers in shipbuilding. One example of this is King Khufu's ship, which is a vessel that's 44 meters long and was buried at the foot of Khufu's Great Pyramid in Giza around 2500 BC. It was discovered with its structure still intact in 1954. So what are your thoughts on this subject? Let us know in the comments. That's it for this episode. We'll be back with another episode in Black Culture and Society.